Hey guys and girls, it's Ken and Gina here from OK Portugal, and welcome to another episode of Portugal Farm Life. Good girl. Oh, in the mouth.
Let's get the camera behind there. It's very hot standing here.
And it's going to give me a really good opportunity to drink beer, most importantly, and secondly, sit outside here and enjoy all of these stars.
So as you may know from last week, we're saving up to renovate the bottom barn, but while we're saving up, we're going to start cleaning out some of these rooms, and I got a bee in my bonnet this morning while Ken was editing a video and thought I'm going to start with this room. Originally we were using this room as a chicken nursery, so when we had our full flock and we had Nando's and he was fathering lots of baby chicks, we would use this room and the outside bit so that they had a bit more space and they weren't being harassed by the other hens.
So we had like a little pen going around here for the little chicks to come out, and then at night time they could stay in here.
Yeah, so they were in a heat lamp, so they were nice and warm in here and safe. So that meant that we had hay in here. We had hay for the chicks so they could run around, or hay and straw. I never know what the difference is between hay and straw.
One of them's for eating and the other one's just for, for the barn to mop up urine and stuff.
So we had that in here anyway. And then obviously when we lost half the flock and we didn't have a cockerel anymore, or a rooster, we just left this, so it got a bit dusty and overwhelmed with hay and sticks and all sorts of things. So I've been cleaning it out today, and as you might also remember from last week, we talked about a rat problem that we had, and it seems I found the rat nest this morning. So good old Nanook in the background there, a big Mancoon girl. She is a proper ratter, and she has managed to narrow down the rat population by about 6 this morning. So she's caught them, dispatched them, and Eddie has finished them off.
Was it only 6? I thought you said they each had 6.
No. She had 6, and Mimosa caught 1.
Okay.
And Mecco, because he's a big gentle giant, just sat on one and then got up and it ran off.
Yeah.
So we've still got more, because obviously loads more ran off. But Nook is definitely still on the hunt at the minute. But now this room is clear. Obviously they can't come back in here and make more of a nest.
So I haven't seen this thing in a while. This has been locked away in that room. This is my rotavator. This is about the closest thing I have to a tractor. And actually I do need to use it today because the dogs have been digging up a bunch of holes, and I need to rotovate the ground there so that I can smooth everything out. So let's see if I can get this thing started.
Hey, look at that!
Not bad. I love this thing. So our dogs have been digging lots and lots of holes, and they love to do it right outside our front door. We got some over there, some over here, some over there. A little bit more around the corner. And yeah, this is our front door. So you walk straight out the front door and twist your ankle on one of these, which is a real pain.
I just wanted to jump in here. Ken's just showed me the edit of that video, and I'd just like to say that those tails hanging on the line are the dog tails. They're not what we bathe in. So they're not clean, they're just grubby dog tails. Just want to point that out.
So I'm going to use this, rotovate the ground, get it all nice and soft, get it all nice and even, and then fence it off, plant some grass on it, and hopefully we won't have a problem with that anymore. So these blades go in a certain direction. I haven't quite figured out which way. Do we want to bite the ground or slice over the ground? I thought there would have been a direction arrow. Let's bite the ground. Come on, it's very fiddly. 1. A bit of a pain getting these things on. So what we have now are these rotavating teeth that are basically going to rotate this way. They're going to chop up the soil. We've got this little wheel to help guide it. And we've got this piece at the back, which basically acts as a brake. Because obviously this thing's going to want to walk forward through the ground. And I'm going to have to hold onto the back here for dear life. Stop it from pulling me through the ground. Got a 7 CV or 7 horsepower engine. That doesn't sound like a lot. But this is very strong, it's got a lot of torque. All right, switch him on. So as you can see, it's basically just trying to walk forward through the soil, and I can kind of bring it back a bit and try and see if I can dig it in. If I give it more power, then it can really go for it. You see, my girl, that's how you dig a proper hole. You use one of those things, you don't use your feet. Yes. Good girl. Oh, in the mouth.
So while Ken's been busy rotavating round by my lady garden, I've decided to clean up another room. So we've done this one, so that's all ready to go. And then I've managed to make a huge pile of mess. And this is all stuff that we've accumulated over the last 3 years that we no longer need. So hopefully there's some people we think we can contact to come pick that up for us, because we've also got lots of scrap metal. So this is our dungeon room because it's got no windows, so it's very difficult to see and smells a rat pee. But there's all our old metal doors and windows that we had when we first moved in. So if you watch the videos from ages ago, you'll see that that door there particularly leaked lots.
That was our front door for our house.
Yeah, it was.
And then like the sun used to bake down on that and turn it into like a radiator in summer, and winter it was freezing. Water came through.
Yeah, it was. I'm so glad we haven't got that anymore.
Yeah.
So, and then our old windows that we can then old irrigation piping that's just degraded over time, but there's obviously scrap bits of metal on that as well. And then up here, I can hear the rats running around. So this is obviously our second nest. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to tackle that because I don't know if I want them falling on my head.
Imagine you're going to pull one of these pieces down and like 10 rats are going to jump in your face.
But it needs to be done. So I might have to put a bag on my head.
Well, I'll come and give you a hand in a sec, but I need to finish with this radiating. All right, job done. I love using this thing. It's quite a workout actually, because it just wants to go and you have to kind of hold it in place. So this may seem a bit overkill doing all of this, but what we had was very compacted ground and nothing was growing there. The dogs kept digging in it, and every time that you went out, there would be like a new hole and you'd twist your ankle in it. So the idea here is to make it all nice and fine, make a seed bed. We've still got to buy some seeds, and I'm going to fence off this area for a couple of weeks while the grass grows. Hopefully it'll work, and hopefully it'll look better than what it has been. Thank you, Gina Splina.
What?
Look at the doggies. They love it out the front of the house here. This is right by the front door, so this is where they like to dig a nice, cool sort of hole in the ground that they can just lay in. And unfortunately, that doesn't work for us doggies. This doesn't work for us. You need to have your cool laying spot somewhere else. Eddie, I must say you are looking very regal right now. You look like one of those lion statues. Cool, so we've got used to this room again, which is pretty amazing. Now that we have a rooster, it'll be quite nice to bring up some more chicks again, start making our flock a little bit bigger again. So that room's going to come in really handy. Gina's contacted some people on Facebook who are interested in this stuff, and so they're going to be coming around to pick it up. But only on Tuesday, and today's Thursday, so we can't leave this all out here. We've got to get it back in the room. Gina wants to deal with this rat's nest today. And so, yeah, this is going to be fun. We've got Nanook. She's the expert rat catcher. Single-handedly took out 6. Apparently, she had one in her mouth while she was still chasing other ones, pinning them down, and then strangling them, and then going on to the next one and the next one. She was just going absolutely mad for them. And our other cat didn't know what to do. He was just holding on to them and sitting on. So she's an absolute killer, this one. I think she's about 14 years old now. She's an old girl. She's a Maine Coon, so they're a very big cat breed. This is where we think the rat's nest is. So at some stage we're going to turn this into a fully usable room. At the moment it's got a dirt floor, so We're going to be pouring a concrete floor in here, and we're going to have a doorway that goes through here into our sort of barn area here. So we're going to pour a thing here. I've got my big speakers in here, look at that. But yeah, we're going to be pouring a floor in here. We're going to be pouring a floor in here. And what I want to do is I want to put a bathroom in here. So I'm going to brick up the doorway, put a window in, and we want to put like a toilet over here, a septic tank outside, a shower tray over here, and then a wall going across. And then the rest of this becomes a usable space. We're also going to see about putting a window into this side here. The ceiling height in this room is actually pretty good as well. I'm not sure, I think it's like about 3.5 meters up there. So perhaps there's even an option of getting some kind of like a little mezzanine section up on the top. But these are all future plans. We don't have the money for it just yet. So what on earth is going on there?
I'm ready for rat catching. I don't want them in my hair. So
I thought you were worried about like rat wee or something.
No,
okay.
I don't want them in my hair. Like,
why, what are they going to do in your hair?
I don't know, I just don't want it to...
Well, they're going to start living in there?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so we are...
Feel safe.
Makes you feel safe, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to start this now, I guess. I guess Gina wants to just get straight in there and go for it.
Come on, I need your rat hunting skills.
So Nanook's hopped into the barn. Come on, Nixters. Psst, psst, psst.
Nanny Noonas.
Come on, my girl.
Open that door?
Yeah. You've got to push it in. I think I've got it. Here we go. Perfect. Nanook. Psst, psst, psst.
Come on, Nannies.
Okay, dogs. You ready for action? Gina, are you ready for action?
No, not really.
So Gina's going to stand on this side. Oh, that's why you wanted the door open, so you can run out.
No, I'm not, because I can't run out past there.
So Gina's going to film me now, and I'm not sure how sort of PG this is going to be, because there might be words that are going to be beeped out, and there might be rats getting killed, which I'm actually quite sad about. I mean, I don't like rats in the house, obviously, but when I was a kid, I had a pet rat, and it was a very sweet creature. So I don't really want to see them getting killed, but unfortunately...
Reepy.
Reepy Cheap. It was from these books called Narnia or something. But anyway, so yeah, basically, there might be some of that happening. I'm probably going to put up some text on the screen now to tell you whether or not you have to look away. But yeah.
Whether you need to cover your ears.
And whether you need to cover your
language.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't mind rats, I just don't want them running at me.
Yeah.
The...
I don't think they want to run at you either.
No.
I think they just want to get away.
Right, are you ready?
Not really, no. But we're going to do this. I think the easiest way is just to pull it down. Okay, well that was uneventful. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, it's actually damp. And it's not damp from rain, because this doesn't get rain in it. Oh. Man, I'm so glad that we're getting to this room finally. It's been one of those things that's like just been such a chore, and you want to put off. But yeah, it needs to be done.
It's quite a nice day to do it because it's not boiling hot.
And it's not raining.
Raining or freezing cold.
It might not be boiling hot, but I'm absolutely
I'm sweaty.
Drenched from that rotavator.
Do you not want to go the other side of the ladder so you can like throw it down this way?
Do you want me to? Gina wants me to throw it this way. So this might be interesting.
Not throw it, like...
Okay. I really don't feel like doing this. I'm pretty much going to be stuck up here, so if one of these things do come at me, I'm stuck.
Just make sure you scream like a man and not like a girl.
I'm pretty good. Pretty good.
So you can see it's up there's all this polythene.
Wow, rats were jumping on me.
Oh my god!
Well, two of them just jumped on my stomach.
I know.
Did you capture that?
Yeah.
They actually jumped on me.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to land on my head.
There is one actually above your head, so just get back and let's get back on this.
No, I'm not showing one.
Okay, are you holding the camera nicely there?
Yeah, I didn't realise there'd be so many. I thought it'd be like 3 or 4.
Okay, let's do it. Come on, dogs. Do your thing. Oh man, that stinks. That smells so bad. Yeah, there's a little bit more. Just going to plastic down. Perfect. Okay.
I reckon it was about 20 up there.
Well, 2 definitely jumped on me and started running down my leg.
God, it stinks.
Yeah. What's down there, doggies? Mimo, get it. Get it, Mimo. Well, that was exhilarating.
And stinky.
Yeah,
I wish
absolutely.
you had smelly vision.
I'm pouring with sweat now from doing that. I think it's like quite humid, but I think it's just stress. But yeah, hopefully Gina got some good footage of the ratties jumping. I hope you actually saw them jumping down my stomach and running down my leg.
Yeah.
That wasn't a nice feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually kind of glad that we didn't see them getting killed. But that means that they've gone somewhere else and they're still alive.
But I think if we leave the doors open tonight, then they're cool.
Yes. Oh yeah. Leave the doors open for the cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea. Okay, so I think we need to take all of this plasticky stuff out and these nets and things that they were nested in, and put them outside. Otherwise, they're just going to come back and nest in them again. And there might already be some in there when we try and drag them out. So yeah, I think we take them outside, and then we figure out what on earth we're going to do. Heave! Oh my goodness. Yeah.
You have no idea how disgusting this all smells.
Alright, Mimo, are you ready for action? Wow, what is this old thing? It's like is this like an old kitchen cupboard?
I think it's an old kitchen cupboard that then they turned into an animal.
Yeah, it looks like they turned it into like a little rabbit hutch, or
Guinea pigs maybe.
a little home for rats. It's like
It's been a good home for rats.
like a retirement home for old
Yeah.
rats.
I feel like we're going to find rats all over the place for the next couple of days.
Yeah.
While we find them.
Have we left the front door open?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've left the front door open. That's going to be interesting. Although Nanook will make sure that any rats...
Let's get the camera behind there. Oh my god, there's like 40 of them.
There's not 40. No.
Oh, there was loads.
Oh my goodness.
I hate it.
Okay,
They might have to be bleeped out.
that will be bleeped out. Don't worry. Okay, so we need... I need you to film. Oh look, there goes one. I'm really sorry, Ratty. I know you're not like city rats. You're actually quite clean creatures. Well, apart from the wee-wee.
There's another one there.
Where? Oh. Plan of action is that we need to burn that. We need to burn that because it's just soaked in rat wee.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. We've actually asked for fire burning permission today already.
I had my text and email to say it's okay to burn.
Yeah, we'll tell you a little bit more about that a bit later. For now, we just need to figure out what we're going to do with this. I think we take this outside.
Take it down to where we're going to burn things.
Yeah. Okay.
They're my gloves, so your hands might not fit.
They're a little bit small, yeah. But they're going to be better than...
They're going to need to be washed after today.
They're going to need to be burned and exercised. Okay,
You're going to take them running?
Jeez, this is really heavy. Why is it so heavy? I don't understand.
Probably because it was good quality wood.
No, it's just like fiberboard or something. Feels like there's a nail going into my leg. Oh, there is. Well, that's nice, a rusty sharp thing.
So now I think they're all hiding under those where Eddie is. They're all hiding under there.
Wait, come here. Get back. Get back, my boy. Nemo, are you ready? Alright. Nemo. Right. Out the way, dog.
Yep, there's one.
Whoa. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here.
I don't know if it's gonna fit.
I think it will.
No.
You're going to have to go sideways, so just come here. Go back a bit. Tilt it on its side. So it's been a few hours. It's all clear. And we just have one more job to do. So I'm going to leave these doors open and unlocked so that the cat can basically come through here and de-rat these places if there's any rats left over. I think they got most of them. But yeah, and then on Tuesday someone's going to come and collect all of this waste. This room's going to be nice and empty, and then we're going to be able to start work on the floor. But for now I'm going to go into our olive grove, and we've got a pile of olive branches that need to be burnt. So it's time to light a fire, drink some beer, and relax a bit. This is a pile of stuff. So these came from the rooms that we just cleared out. I think this was used for sifting soil. I think they would put this upright, and then they would put soil in here and kind of work it through so that you could get fine soil for planting seeds and things. But this is something that we're never going to use. It absolutely stinks of rat pee, and so we need to burn it. So does this. And so does this table, sadly. I mean, this table's also just like completely annihilated with woodworm and stuff. So we're going to burn all of that. Shall we do it, Gina?
Yes.
Let's make this fire.
Yes, I am looking straight into the sun, which is why I'm...
Perfect.
That's better. Yes, let's make this fire.
Yeah, we both had to have a shower because we were absolutely covered in ratweed. Like everything stank, all of our clothes and stuff.
That's gross.
So now we're all nice and clean, and now we're going to get all nice and smoky.
Yeah, but I prefer smoke smell to rat smell.
It was terrible. It was like burning your nostrils and your eyes. It was so bad.
We're not sure what's happening this year with the olive harvest, whether the neighbours are going to come and help us, but as you can see from this tree, it hasn't got any olives on it at all, so I think Joaquin knows best and knows what's happening. But one thing we do know is definitely going to happen this year is we need to prune the trees. And last week, just in case we were going to harvest them, I picked all the little sprouts off the bottom of the trees, and there was loads, because if we need to put the nets down it becomes quite difficult, and that is what that is. That's just the sprouts from the bottom.
It is such a beautiful day today. It's been 19 degrees, blue skies, no wind, lots of sun, and yeah, it's just been absolutely amazing. I mean, we're in autumn now, we're going to be going into winter. And after about 2 weeks of rain, it's been really nice to have a day like this. Gina, I give you the great honour of starting the fire.
I do like starting a fire.
What's going on, doggies? Oh, the doggies are really excited about it. So, what's the plan of action, Gina?
We're going to start the fire just under this little bit here, and then pull stuff onto the fire.
Okay. Alright. The flames have begun.
If only flames begun.
It looks very green. Now this is strange, hey? Look how green all of this stuff is. Nemo, away! Away, it's a fire, you silly doggy. Oi, get out of there. Mimosa thinks that there's rats in there that we're flushing out.
They burn quick because it's olive leaves.
Yeah, so these olive leaves are very deceiving. As Gina just said, they're full of oil, and so even the green stuff actually burns really well.
It's very hot standing here, but as you can tell, olives grow hot and fast. Burn hot and fast. A bit like me, hot and fast. So it's taken us about an hour and we're through. We've just got a few scraggly ends to just tidy up and then it's all done. That's a very nice shot. There's like the fire and then the orange of the sunset behind you.
Nice.
It's very nice. Ken's got his beer ready to stay down here until it's all out properly.
And it's going to give me a really good opportunity to drink beer, most importantly, and secondly, sit outside here and enjoy all of these stars. It's a completely clear sky tonight. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful, clear sky. Stars are going to be out. I can't wait. But yeah, that's it for me today, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for me, as in it's dark and it's bedtime.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's still very early, but yeah. But anyway, we are going to sign off now. I'm going to relax with a beer in front of this roaring fire. And I'm going to make sure that it's out before I go to bed, so don't worry about that. That's actually why I'm going to stay up. I'm going to make sure that all of these coals are gone. Right now, I mean, the fire risk is so low. The ground is soggy.
Soggy.
So, yeah. Thanks for watching. And we hope you enjoyed this episode. Unless you were a rat, of course, I don't think you're going to enjoy this episode.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, we're going to get lots of rats unsubscribing from our channel.
Yeah.
They're going to jump from the ship. But yeah, anyway, love you lots and see you next time.
Bye, see you next week.
Ciao.